Hello, everyone. So today we're going to be reviewing the Revoltech Deathstroke. So I guess while I put it on the turntable and you look at it, I should tell you a little bit about the type of shopper that I am. So I'm not a that aggressive toward my goals, right? I do keep a list, like a lot of people, of the things that I'd like, but I don't aggressively pursue those goals. I kind of offhandedly pursue those goals while I very aggressively impulse shop. So, like a lot of us, I've been, trapped in the house, going a little stir crazy. So there's a lot of auctions, right? So I tune into those auctions, and yeah, a figure comes up that I haven't seen, didn't know exists, and if it happens to be a name on my list, or it just looks cool enough, yeah, I'm weak. I buy it. This was a great deal. I think it's retail of like over $100. I got a good deal on it, so not sorry at all that I did it. So I guess that context was necessary to explain sort of how I ended up with my first Revoltech. Yeah, been hearing about them, seeing people say this or that. Nothing really stuck as far as whether it was good or bad. I just knew that there were pluses and minuses. But the figure itself looked pretty cool in package. The price seemed okay for what I presumed was an import quality, if not an import, probably an import. Um, and a figure, not a figure, but a character that I was interested in, and that's the story behind picking this guy up. And the context was necessary, I think, basically to, um, I guess, yeah, just explain how I ended up with the first Revoltech. And now my question is, are they all like this? For good and bad, right? So, what I mean by that is my first impression of it upon feeling it was cool. Um, Feels nice, moves nice. And then I stood it up straight. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. So, yeah, those don't look like normal legs. Now, sure, I can get them to look better, and then some of it is the pads, etc. But that didn't quite it didn't sit quite well with me to watch him settle, so to speak, and then his legs still be wide enough for a pig to run through them. Um, yeah, I mean, but again, I look past that to a certain degree, and then I keep playing with him. And this is one of the things that happens, and I don't know if it happens with all Revoltech, and certainly the way this is designed would be contributing, but I don't look like that when I spread my arms out. So you gotta keep those kind of pinned, and then you see. Wait a second here, my arms don't look quite like that either. My elbows don't look like that, and yeah, and then it just started to kind of wear on me the lack of realism. The other thing that occurs to me is just how articulated it is. Um, yeah, it's incredible to pose. It's incredible to take pictures of. It's got incredible accessories, incredible articulation, but it lacks something. And I think that it's something that I still get from most of my American toys. And that's the fact that it's a toy. This, for better or worse, is articulated art. There are certain positions that just don't look realistic. However, just like lift up the arm, right? You shouldn't think that would cause any sort of unrealistic anything. And you can do that, and you can hit those poses, and you can, maneuver things to the point where they're not going to look incredibly unnatural. But it takes all that maneuverability to do, rather than just, hey, I'm gonna lift up his arm and we're going to do this. So it's just, I don't know, it's a little bit different. And I just think it had to be pointed out. Also, if all of them are like this, and that means the price point is going to be pretty high, I don't know how many of these I'm going to end up with. Just because I don't just want to put it in cool poses. I kind of want to, mess with it. Kind of want to change those poses. I don't want to have to go through millimeter adjustments to make it look right, and I raise your arm, I kind of want it to make it look anatomically right. Now you can make the same complaints about the Hulk figures, etc. How you lift up its arm, it looks like it's just a ball peg attached, and I won't disagree, but the price points of them are incredibly different. So I would make that counterpoint to you that, for the price points of the new Hulks, not only do they look spectacular in a lot of positions, you can sort of justify the anatomical imperfections for the price point. And when you get up to this level, again, it looks beautiful. It poses beautiful. It's got fantastic accessories. The articulation is really, really nice. It's different. It feels like I've left the arena of toys and instead gone to articulated art. And maybe some people want to do that, and maybe that's where I'm headed, period. And maybe these are the sacrifices that need to be made to accomplish that. And I should just be more open-minded. But and again, I'm not disappointed with the figure. I'm just a little quizzical about it, I guess, for lack of a better word, and without scripting, quizzical about it. If they're all like this, like I said, I don't know that I'm going to end up with that many. I'm not closed off to it, because you saw it. The articulation, the accessories, these are removable. They did put a lot of thought into a lot of pieces on here, and it comes through in the presentation. But like I said, it feels like it's entering a different thing to me. So that's my my review. Yeah. I don't want to come across negative, because I don't feel negative about it, but I'm not as crazy about it for the price point as I would like. That's fair, I think. This comes with another head. This setup on the back, although is kind of weird, is useful as can be. You see I've got the gun and the staff in there right now, and you can change that out to the blades. The gun and the knife are both removable. The everything changes out really nice. It feels really nice. It looks really nice. And again, the only thing I would say is it feels like I've kind of left the arena of collectible toys, and it feels like I've kind of moved to articulated art. And I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. There's probably other figures that would go along those lines as well, but this is the first time it's maybe occurred to me that way. So that's my review of Revoltech Deathstroke, and maybe it's more a review of my own personal psyche. But yeah, sorry to jump on the couch and dump all that on you. So I hope you took great notes. Let me know what my issues are in the notes if you'd like. Yeah. Enjoy. Have a great weekend. Peace. Why do I keep saying that? Damn it. All right, later.